Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, and here I wanted to present my PowerPoint about review paper implementation of the Dijkstra algorithm. But before it, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Devi Romadona Pranatasari. My number is 34. I'm from Diploma for Telecommunication Engineering. Okay, my friends, there are three papers. The first paper about, the second paper about, and the third paper about. Okay, I wanna review from the first paper. The first paper, researchers want to know applicability and efficiency of SQLite for implementation of Dijkstra algorithm. Okay, next. In here, we know that Dijkstra algorithm is employed for the calculation of the shortest path in graphical form in a cellular application. And there are two approaches to producing the shortest route. Number one, data input to the server. Data input for calculation sent to the server. And the second, server to mobile phone. Server process data with algorithm Dijkstra and the result are sent back to the phone cell or user. We know that server uses SQLite as a database to store data. SQLite as database processed by Java programming and products many nodes and edges, and then obtain numerical result can be used the stack of the set of a mobile application that assumes selecting the best route. Okay, next. I wanna review the second paper about implementation of Dijkstra algorithm finding the closest distance from the user's location to the target plan based on Android. The purpose of this paper, the researchers makes an application that can show the path from the user location to the location of the intended plan. This research must use algorithm, and then the researchers choose Dijkstra algorithm to make this application. Why researchers using Dijkstra algorithm? Because it has a faster running time to do calculation to get the shortest distance. Okay, now we talk about algorithm Dijkstra. In this paper, the researcher explained that algorithm Dijkstra implements directed and weighted graph, where the distance between points is the weight of each row. And then this algorithm will find the path with the minimum cost between one point and another point. Then Dijkstra algorithm can also be used to calculate the total cost or cost of the sorted pair, and then Dijkstra algorithm runs the program faster. Okay, next. The Dijkstra algorithm method that number one, apply directed and weighted graph, and the second, find the path with the most minimum cost. The third, calculate the total cost or cost. Number four, operate as a wall against alternative function available and result in the sorted path of all nodes. And the fifth, faster to execute the program. And then the researchers write in this paper that the Dijkstra algorithm can solve some of the shortest path cases. Number one, a pair is the shortest path, all pairs shortest path, single shortest path, and intermediate shortest path. Okay. Actually, Dijkstra is like greedy algorithm, but there is the difference between the Dijkstra algorithm and the greedy algorithm to determine to the shortest path. If algorithm greedy doesn't count alternative function because the vertices are generated only from the starting point to the destination point. And then, if Dijkstra algorithm operates comprehensively against all alternatives, so that the shortest path, so Dijkstra algorithm can make the shortest path. And in conclusion, the greedy algorithm products a greater distance or longest distance than the Dijkstra algorithm. Okay, my friends, now I wanna review the third paper. The third paper about Dijkstra applied algorithm, design and implementation of a farm book to find the nearest hotels and booking system in Iraqi. In this paper, the researcher writes that Dijkstra algorithm is an algorithm that used for finding the shortest path between the numbers of nodes. Actually, there are many algorithms for finding the shortest path, such as Astar, Spellman-Ford, and etc. But Dijkstra algorithm is it originally to finding the shortest path between of nodes. Dijkstra algorithm has been used in several areas, for example, network routing protocols like this, and then to train system. But why the researcher not using the other algorithm? Because the Dijkstra algorithm has been used twice to guess fastest road between the hotel and another place in vicinity. And the next, the systems provides mainly three services, which are the first, online hotel exploration, the second, reservation, and the third, finding the best path to the tourist attraction places nearby the hotel. And the third service is use Dijkstra algorithm. The researcher helps split a part of the system into two parts, which are database as a back-end and the web-based system as a front-end. And the system used PHP language. Because why? Because PHP language enable users to transmit data to a database, and it can also be used to implement Dijkstra algorithm. A database is required to store user data. And then database using MySQL. Yeah, because MySQL has been used to meet this requirement. It showed the way of using Dijkstra algorithm and its interaction with the database. Okay, my friends, thank you very much for watching my presentation about this material. And I'm sorry if I have many mistakes. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.